Welcome back, everyone. If you have anything to do today, you should be good through about noon to the early afternoon. So get that walk in with your dog or your significant other. After that, David Karnes says going to be a little bit iffy. Let's turn him over to the Weather Center for the Storm Alert Day, David.
Hey, John. Yeah, Storm Alert Weather Day, looking at some big-time storms moving through mainly tonight into tomorrow morning. If you got stuff to do today, you should be fine through the early afternoon. 75 degrees by noon. It's going to reach 80 degrees by 3 p.m. You're still going to be okay by 3 p.m. It's really after 6 o'clock when we'll start to see those thunderstorms moving through. So this evening, you'll see scattered thunderstorms, but really the big event is going to be overnight into early tomorrow morning. We'll break it all down on our Vipercast here in a second. Pollen counts extremely high. They will stay extremely high today. And then as we head to Thursday, after the storms move through, it'll be cooler, and we will see our pollen counts going down and then beginning to resurge a little bit as we head into Friday, back into the high category. So we're going to see some storms this evening. They'll be very scattered, isolated. Some of you won't get anything. Others of you may see some strong storms that could approach severe parameters. So we need to be really weather aware this evening into late tonight. But we're going to have a few hours of dry weather during the overnight, leading to strong to severe storms between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. overnight into early Thursday morning. Following that, much cooler weather for Thursday afternoon into Friday. So right now we're in the low 60s, very warm indeed. Here's your severe weather outlook. This big orange bullseye, some of the same areas that were just hammered with the tornadoes a few weeks ago, under the gun again tonight with severe storms moving through. Now this severe weather outlook, this slight to enhanced risk, the enhanced risk extends all the way up to the Cumberland Plateau. So here's a marginal slight enhanced. That's getting up there, and that is where we really start to pay attention with things like tornadoes, damaging winds, hail. Now a slight risk, all of those parameters can be produced as well. So late tonight into the overnight, yeah, we're looking at big time weather hazards for you out there. Well, let's break down each one of those parameters if we can. From the Storm Prediction Center, we have damaging wind risk. Now when we say damaging wind, we're talking about wind speeds in excess of 60 miles per hour. Down tree limbs, power lines, trees knocked over, things of that nature. 60 mile per hour winds can do a lot of damage. 15% to a 30% risk of that happening. Again, the higher risk up on the plateau, but we're all under a decent risk of that happening. How about hail? 15% risk of large damaging hail with storms this evening through the overnight. And the tornado risk, again, the risk is greater up on the plateau heading up into Middle Tennessee, of 5% risk. And I do think in that area from the plateau up through Middle Tennessee, we will see some isolated tornadoes, and we reduce the risk, but it's still there, 2% risk for the rest of the Tennessee Valley, North Georgia, and up into the Blue Ridge Mountains. So looking ahead to tomorrow, the severe weather risk after 6 a.m. moves eastward, and we'll see things clearing out nicely, and by Friday we should be okay and have no problems at all. It's going to be a nice cool dry day on Friday, and I think you'll actually enjoy it. Well, let's go ahead into our Vipercast imagery, and we'll show you a lot of cloud cover through noon, even through really 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We're looking good. And then it's about 7 o'clock on through 9 o'clock. We're going to see these little areas, little impulses of rain and thunderstorms moving through. Again, you can see not really that widespread, but what does develop we'll have to keep a very close eye on. And then we'll dry out for a few hours before this line moves through, again between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m. This is 3:30, and look at these little purple dots. That is where the model data is really causing things to explode, and that's where we will have the best potential for severe weather. So moving ahead to 4 o'clock, it continues to move eastward. We're still looking at this holding together pretty good. It'll be moving through Chattanooga at about 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, and then by about 4:45, 5 o'clock, it's rapidly moving eastward, North Georgia up toward Blue Ridge, still again holding together fairly well. And then by 5 o'clock, still Ellijay. You can see a couple of little hot spots there. After 6 o'clock, everything is gone, and that's when we start to see the weather improving dramatically. Cool, dry air, lots of sunshine Thursday afternoon, lots of sunshine heading into Friday. High pressure builds in. Beautiful, beautiful weather for the end of the week and the beginning of the weekend. Saturday is going to be amazing. If you are planning something with your family, a backyard Easter egg, whatever you're going to be doing, do it on Saturday. Sunday is going to be a rain out. We're looking at rain moving in on Sunday morning, 7 o'clock, and then we will continue to see the rain through at least 5 or 6 o'clock, and it will be heavy at times with some non-severe thunderstorms moving through as well. We'll clear out, and it should be nice for the bulk of your Monday. Rainfall through Thursday, about a half an inch, but some isolated spots could get up to an inch of rain with some of the stronger storms. So overcast and warm today, scattered storms late today into this evening. Highs will be in the upper 70s and low 80s, and then strong to severe thunderstorms moving through overnight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures dropping down into the low 60s, and then as we clear out, rebounding to 68 tomorrow afternoon. So today is storm alert weather day because of the potential for scattered storms this evening. Tomorrow, a storm alert weather day because of these strong to severe storms moving through during the early morning. Clearing out much cool. Look how cool it is on Friday. 45 in the morning, 61 in the afternoon. A lot of you will be in the 30s on Saturday morning. How about that? Then up to 68 on Saturday. Rain basically all day on Sunday. Maybe a few showers early Monday morning before we clear back out. 73 the high Monday, 69 on Tuesday. Right now we're going to head out to Lori.
David, thank you. Certainly need to be watchful the next couple of days of those storms that could be heading our way. We appreciate that update.